What's up, guys? This is Joey Wisdom, and I just wanted to talk about something real quick. It's a 10:47. I'm eating my cereal. Just wanted to talk real quick. So just wanted to vent a little bit about something that happened at work. Right? Okay. I have a job at work, and we were about to close at this place. There's this Indian lady. I'm gonna say Indian because they had an accent. Probably wrong, but this Indian lady and her daughter. They were eating at the place. We're about to close, and the lady, she didn't struck no conversation or anything with me. I was just there counting the money. And then she asked me while she was leaving. She waited for her daughter to leave first, and she asked me what's wrong with my leg or my foot, whatever. And I was like it caught me off guard because I was counting the money, the register. So I was like, "Excuse me?" She's like, "What's wrong with your leg?" She goes, "I see you limping." And then I'm just here thinking, like, why are people so entitled to know someone else's, like, stuff, you know? So I was like, I could be very hostile in my answers and stuff when it comes to that. Because, mind you, I do walk with a limp. I have a hip higher than the other one by an inch. So I call it my pimp walk. You know, I make jokes about it. It's a part of me. What I don't like is when people start asking me questions, especially like if you're my friend and you know me for a while, that's totally different. That's cool. I don't care. We know each other. But if it's a stranger, that shit bugs the hell out of me. So I was like, I said, she asked me what's wrong with whatever. I was like, I'm really sorry, but that's not something I like to talk about. I don't like to talk about my personal stuff, especially with a stranger. So she goes, oh, "Okay, well, I saw you limping. I just want to say you're wearing the wrong shoes." And so I was like, "The wrong shoes?" She's like, "Yeah, you should be wearing walking shoes." Now, mind you, again, it has nothing to do with the type of shoes I wear. I'm still gonna walk with a limp, right? Okay. So I was like, I don't think the type of shoes will fix the way I walk, but thanks. And she's like, "Oh, okay." I was like, it's part of a birth defect, so I can't fix it at this point, not at this age. I mean, you can fix it obviously with surgery and stuff, but like, I'm not gonna get too deep into that situation, right? And that conversation. She's like, "Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry." And I was like, "Yeah, thanks though." And so she's like, she laughed because she knew that my thanks was like totally fake. She's like, "You're welcome," and she just walked away. And then her daughter was asking her what was happening. She was like, "Oh, no, no, nothing." So this is the thing that, in conclusion, right? Um, I've always grown up with that, you know, knowing that at least someone's gonna ask me about the way I walk or my foot, whatever. But I just don't can't, like, me personally, knowing that I was born with the birth defect. I don't ask other people questions. Like, who am I? This is the way I see it. Who am I to know another stranger's problems? You know, like, why should I feel entitled to know a stranger's problems or what they're going through or whatever? Now, it's different if a person wants to, like, vent and whatever, and you don't know them, because that has happened at my job. People vent, whatever, they do what they do. But who am I to start asking questions, right? Like, why should I care? So that's what I understand about people that I just don't know. Like, why do you feel so entitled to know another person's problem? Why do you feel like you should go and tell people what they should be doing with their life, whatever it is, especially if you're a stranger? Um, if you're a friend and you care, it's totally different. But if you're a stranger, why do you care to get out of your way and get into somebody's business. That's what I don't understand. I don't get it. And that has happened to me. This is probably like the third time in my that I can remember in the past 5 years that someone comes up to me and like asks me that stuff. So this is for everyone out there. Don't ask people questions like that, because that's just like one, rude, disrespectful, and it is just, I feel like just people just don't have any common sense. So if it was me, if I was asked that question, if I was like a teenager, I would have gone off on that person. Why? Because you're young and you're stupid. But you try to, if what I really wanted to say was like, I think you asking me that question is really disrespectful. I wish I could have done that, but I was in the other side of a register and I was still at work, so I couldn't say that. But yeah, just wanted to tell people, don't ask those questions. Like, just mind your own business. That's just wrong. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say, really. That's what it was on my mind. No. Peace. I'll be sleeping. Don't mind the bed. I just woke up. And have a good day. Peace, guys.
It's a revolution.